Hi, Sugar Freedom and Cardio Freedom friends. All right, I admit this might end up looking a little bit ridiculous, but you know that I care a great deal about that smaller waistline. Keeping that waist within about 2 inches of what it was when you first reached maturity, probably around, somewhere between 18 and 21. So we want to choose exercises that are going to tighten that waistline, keep it lean and tight, and improve posture. One of the exercises that works well for that is using an ab roller. The problem is that you need incredibly strong core muscles, back, front, transverse abdominis, rectus abdominis, spinal erectors. Everything has to be really strong so that you can use this ab roller. Well, what do you do in the meantime if your core isn't that strong yet? Well, the good news is there's a good substitution. You can use your stability ball. Stability ball is a great thing to have. Yes, it takes a little room to store it, but you can do a wonderful ab exercise with this stability ball. And I'm going to demonstrate it to you right now. All right. So obviously, you're going to want to do a little bit of a warm-up before you do this. There's warm-ups on my channel, but you're going to kneel behind the stability ball. Hello, here we are. And you're going to put your forearms on the ball. You can clasp your forearms or have them, I actually like to clasp mine. Right, so it's going to start pretty close to your chest and to your hips. Engage your abs and you're gently going to roll forward and then pull back. As soon as you roll forward, you're going to feel this strong engagement in your core. Roll forward and pull back. As you can see, it's a small movement. And 3, 4, I'm pulling in my abs. 5, 6, pulling in. 7 and 8. Now I would recommend doing 3 sets of 8 of that. One of the things that you can do in between as you rest, go ahead and come in. Hope you can still see me. Yep, pull those abs down tight and you can do 8 glute raises in between, pulling those abs down into the cavity. One of the biggest problems that I see when I was training people is allowing the core contraction to release, just letting everything go. You've got to keep it engaged and then train it in that engaged position. So the great thing about this exercise, we'll go back and take another look at it, is that as I'm coming forward, gravity is keeping the back tight, lean and tight. Whoops, I'm trying to do this at the same time. Rolling forward and coming back, forward and coming back. Strong engagement in the front, both on the way out and on the way back. And then gravity keeping this very tight. It's a very small movement, but it's incredibly effective. You can use this as a kind of an adjunct to any other training session. If you're familiar with the big 5, the squat, the push-up, the press, the row, the curl, the Romanian deadlift, you can add this on to the big 5. So once again, rolling out, and then you can come to your back and do those glute raises. I really think you're going to feel this. I really think it's going to make a difference. And then eventually you might get strong enough to be able to use your ab roller. So thank you for joining me for this exercise for a smaller waist, a tighter core, getting lean, remembering to maintain form. Let's take a look at that one more time. One last set of reps. So I'm back. I've got my forearms on and I'm rolling forward and coming back. As I get stronger, notice I can move back more on the ball, which is going to give me more range of motion. Do you see the difference there? But it's a very small movement, gravity keeping this area tight, and my work keeping that tight. Thanks for joining me for this exercise, and I'll see you next week here on the Sugar Freedom channel for another exercise. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care.